Meanwhile, a new state law on the books looks to crack down on vaping among teens and young adults while at school.
Under House Bill 114, any student caught with an e-cigarette, even as far as 300 feet from their school, must be sent to a disciplinary alternative education program, regardless of what substance is actually in the vape. 6 News reporter Mike Rogers joins us live in the studio now with reaction from Temple educators. So Mike, is this an issue at Temple High?
Well, it's a big issue, and that's coming from both students and educators. Vaping on school property is a problem Superintendent Bobby Ott says is on the rise.
It's grown, I'd say, across, all public schools.
But starting September 1st, House Bill 114 will require students caught vaping on school property, even during school events, to be temporarily placed in alternative schooling, following a hearing between the student and school administration.
It's automatic.
Ott says length of punishment is determined on a case-by-case basis, but students caught with a vape could face between 15 and 60 days in a disciplinary alternative education placement program.
We do want to maintain the autonomy and discretion because it allows us to view the evidence that comes forward in a hearing, but placement is mandatory.
Ott says students caught vaping will lose privileges of participating in academic and athletic extracurricular activities and be banned from attending school events for the extent of their time at the DEAP facility. A punishment Junior Martin Rodriguez says could motivate students to put down the vape for good.
I'm not in regular school no more. If I keep on being like this, I might not even be able to see any of my good friends.
Rodriguez says the issue was so widespread in Temple High School, it even forced the school to close down restrooms.
Not only because they're pretty much destroyed, but there's a ton of kids vaping in there.
The high school has since installed vape smoke detectors in restrooms on campus, and Ott is urging parents to talk with their teens about the dangers and now consequences of vaping at school.
And you want to have the conversations now. Is it really worth the risk to experiment or to use or distribute or to possess on school property?
Ott says Temple ISD will be holding parent sessions this year about the dangers of vaping, and students placed in DEAP programs will be continuously monitored by the district for the extent of their punishments. Ott says students in the program are required to be in mandatory uniforms, and schoolwork and instruction will be mainly done online. But in some instances, instructors will be sent to the facility to teach certain subjects. Chris and Lindsay.
Yeah, who knew this was so prevalent?
Yeah,
but you got to do something. Yeah.
Doesn't sound worth it, the vaping,
No.
compared to the consequences. All right, Mike, thanks so much.